Viewer discretion is advised.
Better stop, Ryan! Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Put your hands behind your back!
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
You know, to say to get scared out here, I don't know if I'd say it's scared. It's more nervous. It's a heightened awareness, and that's just normal. And if we arrive on a call and the back of our hair starts to stand up, that's your body, your mind telling you that now it's survival time, and that's how we get through this job day to day.
The WMA was shooting at a trash can and then towards the street.
We have a male that's armed with a .413 or a handgun. He's shooting out windows and at a propane tank. We have an officer who has arrived and has eyes on the subject. He's currently laying on the ground. I don't know if he's down and still has the firearm in his hand or not. They're about to arrive.
Hey! Let me see your hands, bro! Stand up!
3, John, we're waiting on verbal commands.
Show us your hand! Show us your hand!
Corey, I'm swinging to your side, brother.
All right, let's get a couple more people up here. Las Vegas Metropolitan Police, put your hands above your head. Roll over to your stomach. Keep your hands where I can see them. Put them above your head. Hey! Stop reaching! Scoot back, give him room. Hey, stop reaching your bag. Put your hands on your head. Somebody come up with low lethal.
Get a low lethal!
Get a low lethal. Get
3,
your
John,
hands
get a
out of
low
your
lethal.
bag.
And line up on us. Line
Get
up
your
on Corey.
hands out of the bag. Get your hands out of the bag.
He's reaching for a .413, we think. Hey, somebody get a low lethal and hit him if he goes for
Get a
that
low
bag.
lethal.
Watch that bag, watch that bag! Get away from the bag! He's already done it once. Hit him! Hit him with it now! Hit him! Keep hitting him! Keep hitting him! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it!
All right, slow down, slow down, slow down.
Okay,
slow
we
down.
got him. We got him.
Slow it down. Get medical. You've been here with a low lethal.
Control 3, John. Low lethal's been deployed. Could you roll us medical? Subject's in custody. Low lethal was deployed, being back. He got hit, one in the front, one in the side, one in the back.
What's your name, dude? You don't know? What were you doing over there? Stretch feet.
Stretch feet, stretch feet.
Stretch feet.
Come on, stretch feet.
You were trying to kill yourself? Why? What's your first name, buddy? You don't know? What can I call you?
You taking something tonight? Have you taken any narcotics? What's that, man? You just want to die? Okay, where's the gun at, man?
370 WC copy.
It's over there?
We have 2 magazines. By the air compressor, we're trying to locate
Okay.
the person.
Who called us?
I did.
Just run me through what happened, what you saw, okay?
He, came in earlier, bought some water, left. I came out to have a cigarette. He goes over to our air compressor system, pulls
Okay.
out a gun, just starts shooting.
Was he saying anything when he was shooting the gun? You ever seen him here at the store?
Probably like a long time ago, but not like recently.
Okay.
And then he loads a new magazine, continues to shoot, and then walks over to the wall and sits down.
And that was it?
That was it.
Okay, well, he's out of it. We're going to get him medical attention. Good job on you guys calling. Seriously, man. All the details that you gave us was able to get us here precisely to where he was at. Hey, Corey, were you able to find the gun?
Yeah, for some reason, he stashed the gun over here in the bushes. You can see some magazines. And he ended up starting to shoot with this tank. We're not really sure if he was trying to blow it up. We're not really sure.
Because that was the initial details, right? That he was standing outside shooting at propane tanks?
Yeah, and as you can see, it's pretty thick. These are all the reminiscences of the bullets. You can see the casings over here. These are just some of them. And he was actually firing through this fence.
Well, you can see all the impacts, too.
These are the actual rounds that hit him.
The beanbags were effective, absolutely effective. Now that he pulled out of the bag as you were giving him the verbal commands.
Yeah, for some reason he kept reaching in his bag, acting like he had a weapon, but he did pull that out.
I've never seen somebody on marijuana act the way. There was definitely something else. I just got a call from one of the other officers. Our suspect is now alert. Hey, James. How are you, man? I just want to see how you were feeling. I'm here. Do you want to look at me? I was one of the officers that was first arriving out there. How you feeling?
Walking down.
Yeah.
I was on a ledge.
Yeah.
Pretty small curb.
Yeah. Yeah. You feeling better now? Yeah. What was going through your head?
Heard lethal and kept my fingers crossed.
Heard lethal? Why, did you want us to use lethal force on you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? What's going on, man? You having some bad thoughts or things tough right now?
No.
No?
Just thought I died recently, so wanted to make sure.
How did you think you died?
Overdose.
You overdosed? Were you were you on anything tonight?
Yeah.
What'd you take?
Some crystal.
Some crystal?
Some weed.
Weed? Did you hear us asking you to drop the backpack and get your hands out of the backpack?
Yep.
Why were you refusing to?
Trying to push you.
Push us?
Yeah.
To do what? Pull the trigger?
It's lethal.
Use lethal force? Well, I'm glad that the beanbag worked. Did you feel the beanbag?
Yeah, the one in the chest hurt the most.
That hurt the most? Did you feel the other ones that were hit at you? You understand why we hit you with it, though? Keep you away from that backpack? Because we didn't know that you had dropped the gun. We thought the gun was still in the backpack. Did you think shooting at that structure that was going to get us called there?
I was hoping it was going to explode, but...
Oh, you were hoping it was going to explode? The panel on it is so thick, brother, it would have taken a whole lot.
Yeah, it took 26 rounds.
26 rounds? You remember, were you counting them?
Well, 13 rounds in a clip, and there were 2 clips.
Okay, do you know what you're going to jail for? Okay, it's the destruction of private property, and then also discharging a firearm where somebody can be endangered. Now, hey, you seem like a decent guy, and I think we need to get you the right help. You know, brother? You know, if there's ever time that you're feeling down and out, we're not just here to take people to jail. You know, you can always call and talk to us.
I appreciate it.
From the bottom of my heart, dude, I wish you the best.
So I'm the oldest in my family of 4, and just early on I told my parents that I want to grow up to be a cop and I want to be a Marine, and it just took them by surprise because I'll be the only one in my family to do that. But after a couple of years of them fighting against it, now I get nothing but support from them. They're very proud of what I've become, what I'm doing in my life. We're headed to a call for service on malicious destruction of private property. Between neighbors' dispute, seems like one of them smashed out the other's window. Arriving shortly now.
Control 3's rank 23, we just cleared. You can disregard that charge on the 409.
Hello.
Hi.
Barbara gave us a call, right?
Yes.
Tell me what's going on.
My son was sitting on his bed,
Okay.
and I went in there to tell him that dinner was ready. And I saw the guy next door stand up and say, I know somebody in there stole my watch, and threw something and crashed a whole window out.
Okay, so your neighbors that live right over here, to the left of
You
you.
can't get it from here, you have to go around the back.
Okay, we can go check that out. How much do you think all this damage is gonna cost?
Well, that window alone is gonna cost about $700 or $800 to replace.
Okay, so we'll be right back, okay? Just gonna make contact with them, see what they say. Metro Police. Hey, sir.
Guys?
What's up, man? You wanna come out here for me, please?
Yeah.
Just take a seat right there, buddy. Your name's Jeremy, right?
Yes, sir. That pussy-ass Dave over there. I tell you what. His daughter, I don't know, or his niece or whatever, we've been missing this watch, dude, for about, I don't know, I want to say about 4 or 5 months. And we tell her today about it, and she's like, yeah, Dave gave it to us. So that means you're telling me that fool, for the last 4 months, he's saying, oh, no, I ain't seen that. I've never seen it. And then she comes over and gives me the watch back.
What happened with the windows, man?
I threw a tamale at it.
A tamale?
Yeah. You see it laying on the ground over there?
Nope.
He probably picked it up then. I never even went on that property.
So they gave it back, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still gonna get an ass whooping.
All right, buddy. Right now, they want to press charges for the whole property damage.
For
Okay.
the window?
Yeah, so you're gonna have to go to court. Just come over here.
Charges for getting the window.
Just walk me to the car, man. Okay, so Jeremy's being arrested, okay? But it wasn't a rock, exactly. It was a tamale.
Tamale?
He said he broke your window and he damaged the property with a tamale.
You admitted it?
Yep. He said he threw it out your window. He admitted to it and
Boy,
everything.
that person's a horrible cook.
So he's being arrested for a gross misdemeanor offense due to the property damage, all right?
Does he have a warrant?
He also has a warrant out for his
That's
arrest.
what I figured everybody does.
Also, I need to speak with David. Could he step out, please?
Sure. It was his room that it happened in.
Got it.
Yes.
Hey, David, real quick, further on the watch that he thought you stole and you gave it back, because he's telling us that you actually gave it back to them. Nothing? Don't remember it?
That's what this is all about?
That's what he's saying he's upset about. He's upset. He said he wanted to fight you, but you were inside the residence, so he threw a tamale at your window.
But that's what makes me mad is because if you're pissed at him, why the heck do you have to destroy my property?
Fortunately, that's the way it goes sometimes. Could you take us back there and see if you could find that tamale that he's claiming he threw out the window?
That, probably that,
Tamale.
and that right there.
Tamale.
But that person must be a really horrible cook if that was hard enough to break a window.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Oh, I'm guessing, yep, that's splattered tamale. I couldn't tell what that was earlier. Hey, Jeremy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, so I understand you would like to fix your window.
I got a window sitting over there right now.
So you don't mind to fix their window? That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Because I'll talk to them, man. I'll let them know that you're all for that. And that way I don't have to take you to jail for the $800.
Right. So I just go on the traffic warrant.
You're just going on the traffic warrant.
Right.
Okay, so I'll see what they think about it, and we'll go from there. Okay, he says he actually has a window at his residence. He's saying he will fix it and do all the labor and everything like that and replace the window. Okay? If that's what you guys want to do, we can handle it civilly. The malicious destruction of private property.
But my problem is, I don't trust him. If he was to go get the window, could you put the new window in? Do you think?
Yeah, I can do it.
If you can get him to bring the window over here, he will put it in.
Hello. You mind if you come in?
We just moved in.
Jeremy said he has a window that he can give to them so they can fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want, I'll pull it out or something. Ooh. There you go. Cool. Okay. Let's go see if this fits, and then that way he can get that charge dropped. It's low.
It can be cut down.
It's big, but.
Well, we can cut it down to fit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are good with this window then? It's up to you.
If you can cut it down and fit it, make it fit, Jerry. Do you think you could?
It looks like the width is right.
Yeah, the width is just about right, so.
Yeah, width is right.
Okay. Well, Jeremy, you got away with something because your neighbors are being very cooperative with you. You're just gonna go for your warrants. They're being cool. They accepted it. They're dropping all the charges on the malicious destruction of private property. The glass fit, they just need to cut it down a bit, okay? They don't want any problems with you whatsoever, okay?
I don't even know the people that own the place.
Yeah, they just don't want you to be throwing stuff at their house anymore. All right? No more tamales to the window, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Coming from the Marine Corps into law enforcement, it seemed like a natural transition. You know, hanging around with same type of people wanting to look out for each other. This is what I want to do to help out those around me and, you know, do what I can for the community.
The hotel we're going to is known for illegal activity, prostitution, drugs, things like that. Usually we find people hanging out in the cars in this little parking structure, and you know, here's one over here now. So we'll stop and talk to him and see what's going on.
You have ID or anything? You on probation, parole? All right. I just got to do a quick check. You have your ID?
I'm a registered guest. I have a room here.
Okay. I'll just go with your name and all that stuff. All right. What's your,
What's the problem?
Because management up here tells us to come by and check on things.
This is harassment. I did nothing. I'm a registered guest. You guys came in here. I'm
It's Sam 7. Does it show end date or anything?
This is. I gotta work. I got school. I gotta go to my program for the Cypress Mandela Project in the morning. This is ridiculous. This is really ridiculous.
Hey, just let him know she's on probation.
Because right now you're in violation of probation, so.
I'm not in violation of my probation. I'm not on probation.
You have to go with our search.
I am not on probation. I'm not getting out of this car. I did nothing wrong. I would trust the call lawyer.
All right, and you're on probation, so part of your probation is for us to do a check.
I was released off probation on the 30th of August. I'm not on probation
Nope.
anymore.
It's showing that you're still on probation.
I need to talk to the sergeant, please. Captain something. I've done nothing wrong. My hands are plain sight. Please, sir, I feel.
All right, here's the thing. My sergeant's going to come here anyways, but right now, if you don't step out of the vehicle, we're going to break the window and we're pulling you out of it.
This is harassment, period.
No, not harassment.
I did nothing wrong. I'm ready to get. Give him my ID.
Hey, can you check crims, make sure?
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
How you doing, sir?
How are you?
I'm a registered guest.
Let me explain something, okay? You're on probation. Let me finish. You're on probation for our records, okay? We checked it twice. And we're going to do a compliance check. I'm asking you to go with the program, okay? If you got nothing to hide, you'll be about your way, okay? If you do got something to hide, honesty is your best option right now, okay? Open up the door. Come on out, bud. Put your stuff down. Come on out. Come on. Face the car. Face the car. Put your stuff on top. Put your stuff on top. Put your stuff on the car.
Slam the back off.
Set it down. See your hands.
Hey, Marco, can you check him? I'll check the vehicle.
Yep.
We found marijuana, a couple bags of it, and then also concentrated cannabis. That's probably what he didn't want us to see. And we're still searching the car to see what else we have. We found crack cocaine. Looks like he was cutting. He also has a scale for sales, baggies, and some that was already cut. So it confirmed our suspicion he was up to badness here at the hotel. And we're going to do a probation search on his room. Sheriff's office. Hello, Sheriff's office. Hi. How are you? You on probation, parole, or anything?
Oh, yes, I'm on probation.
Okay, go ahead, step on up.
And if you lease for a year, it's yours.
What are you on probation for?
I'm on probation for, like...
Okay, turn around.
Yeah.
You're not under arrest or anything, just being detained.
Okay.
Your friend, Brandon, he's on probation, so we can search his room.
Okay.
Is there anything illegal in the room, young lady?
No.
Come on over this way. What kind of car do you drive?
I don't have no car.
Whose keys are these?
That's a Chevy Key. So
And I don't have no car. So whatever you guys need to do, you guys just need to do it, I guess.
All right. Okay, fair enough.
All right.
We'll do what we gotta do. We found the keys, came out here to the parking lot, and we're doing a probation search on the vehicle to see if we find any type of contraband or anything like that. Here we go. Here's all the drugs. A little side compartment has all the little bindles for individual sales. 2 big bindles, some more marijuana. So it's also got account numbers going along with it, so that'll all be seized as evidence too. Investigation can do what they got to do to see if they can write a warrant for the account. And some blue pills. Just do a Google search to find out what they are. Go with round pill, blue, and then those numbers. You said the keys didn't belong to you. Looked inside the car, found out the car was yours. And that's when we found the suspected crack cocaine and individual little baggies. And then we also found the little blue pills, which are Oxycontin.
No, I have no Oxycontin in my car. I have multiple sclerosis, so it's anywhere that you can collect all of them.
Oh yeah, we collected everything for evidence.
Yeah, containers.
Yeah, it's all collected for evidence.
So it can get taken, so that's not no Oxycontin.
Right. Well, you're going to Santa Rita for...
No problem. Right. Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
I'm just letting you know, how we got here.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so did you not want to get out of the car because of probation or because of the drugs that were found in the car?
Man, I'm not on probation.
Okay.
Once it comes back after tomorrow, the next day when I go to court, I'm not on probation no more.
Okay, so that's fine.
The whole search goes out the window.
Probation, you're fine. If you're saying you're not on probation, but what about the drugs? That doesn't do anything about the drugs in the car, right?
Yes, if there was no cause for that's an illegal search and seizure. Period.
What about the drugs in the car?
What drugs, dude?
The ones that we found in the car.
Man, check this
the
out.
ones right underneath the driver's seat.
When I go to say I'm not on parole or probation, there's no need for you to search
So
my
the
car.
drugs are gonna disappear, or what happens to the drugs found in the car?
I don't know what you found. You wasn't supposed to find nothing because you wasn't supposed to search my car.
All right, well, we found the drugs, and you're on probation.
I'm not on
probation. And you're gonna go to jail for possession for sales.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047, can send it on 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Turn around. Get on the ground.
I don't understand why I'm being arrested right now.
Calm down. Calm.
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Well, I went to college for teaching and coaching. I got out of college and really didn't have the passion and drive to be a teacher anymore. And I quickly realized that the skills and abilities that I have would really work well with being a police officer.
Ran this tag on this truck in front of us here and it comes back stolen out of another county. 251. We'll be 45 with it. Looks like they're gonna pull into the hangar 1 here. Yeah, 251. He's taking off. He's jumping back on Kellogg Drive. Be 32 with it. Westbound on Kellogg Drive. Sorry, eastbound Kellogg Drive. White male driver, black shirt, white writing on the back. We're Kellogg Drive in Hoover now. Ran the stop, but yield at Hoover, southbound on Hoover.
Speeds are 40. Traffic's yielding. Traffic is light.
Speeds are 40. Ran the stop at Hoover and Pueblo.
Speeds are
southbound Hoover.
60.
Speeds are about 60. We are still southbound. Traffic is still very light. We got one other car, making no cars at this time. Speeds are about 75, 80. And we're slowing way down. Hang on. He's gonna take it off-road. 251, we're gonna be going off-road to the east, about 2400 south. No, sorry, 2200 south. And we're going back southbound behind, I think it's 2100, along a drainage ditch here. Back north, sorry. Yeah, we're still going north. Oh, he's about to lose it right here. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Nope, going north. We're about, call it 1900. Still on the drainage ditch, east side of Hoover. Yep, still northbound. We'll call it about 1700 now. We're gonna come out behind the Need
more Chardon.
251. Looks like we're gonna be pulling into Hey, yeah, right there, guys. He's gonna come over here. Nope. 251. We're gonna be going into the big ditch. It's southbound now, about 1800 South Hoover. And 251. He's in the big ditch southbound. We're up on an access road. We got clear eyes of him. We're still going. Still southbound. We'll call it about 20. We'll call it 2000 South Hoover-ish area now. Still southbound. Speeds are only about 30. There's no other vehicles, pedestrians, or animals in the way.
Yeah, he's digging around in the vehicle as well.
Yeah, he's digging around the vehicle a lot. Hey, guys, he's back northbound in the big ditch.
What do you do? What do we do? What do we do? Who's going down?
50, let's try not to take our vehicles down there. Let's just keep an eye on him.
10-4. We're getting turned back around on him. He's still northbound. Hey, Jones and West guy, he's about the same area where he just went in. Ooh. He just got major air and he may have disabled his vehicle. Nope, we're still going.
Okay.
Actually, he may be on fire. There's a big plume of smoke that's starting to come out there now.
His truck went down in the creek. He's running to the east along the rocks.
All right. Ooh, he wrecked out good. They say they got him?
Yep, I got eyes on him. He's trying to swim from me. He's about 10 yards away from me.
Looks like he wrecked his truck out. Are you guys gonna take him to 235 or are you gonna walk him back this way?
Pickup's clear.
It's pretty deep right there.
Up right here.
Up right here. Yeah. This is where I ran down.
Nice grab, guys.
The truck is stolen. Just a stolen truck out of Sumner County.
Yeah, we first saw him in the stream right here, and he's swimming away, just casually walking / swimming away from him, and I go, dude, just stop, just give it up. And he's like, no, leave me alone. I get to the water, and he's on the other side, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm getting wet today.
Cody, where are you from? Wichita?
Really, yeah.
Okay. You ever been arrested in Wichita before?
Yeah.
Yeah? You need EMS?
Yeah.
You do need EMS? Okay. What's hurting, man?
Back in my head.
Your back and your head? Okay.
He came a good 3 feet off the ground. 251, can you start EMS? 37, possibly injuries from a 48. Neck and back pains, vehicle versus solid rock.
Okay. We're gonna move you around, okay? To your left. You okay if we're sticking in your coffin?
Yeah, we're all sandy anyway. Where are you running?
Are you willing to speak with me right now?
Well, my lawyer will talk to you.
No? All right.
Hey, Cody, swing your legs in, bud. We're gonna pull you down there to the ambulance, all right? He's complaining of some neck and back pain from the wreck, so they're gonna drive him down here to meet EMS to be checked out.
And he had gotten 8 to 10 feet of air going over a large hump down in the ravine here. It didn't appear to me that he was wearing a seatbelt inside the vehicle because he was bouncing around quite a bit. So one of the officers here is gonna head to the hospital with him, and then he'll be booked into the county jail.
I became a cop because I grew up in a law enforcement family. It's really something that's always interested me. My dad was a cop here for 29 years, and he's actually on the show Cops in the 80s, I believe in the first season. So right when I turned 21, tested, got on, and really just enjoy coming to work every day.
3 John 31.
3 John 31, 468. This guy is riding his bike on the street, supposed to follow traffic laws, but he's running the red lights. How you doing, man? Come on over here. Put your hands on the bumper for me. Appreciate it. So the reason I'm stopping you, dude, is one, for a few things. if you're on the street, you're supposed to follow the traffic laws, right? So stop at red lights, use your hand signals, things like that. And you're supposed to have lights affixed to your bike. Okay, spread your feet, palms together behind your back.
Somebody stole my bike, somebody stole my lights.
Your lights? Do you have anything on you?
No, sir.
You don't mind if I check?
No, sir.
Perfect.
Sir, wait.
Well, you're spazzing out a bit.
No, I'm not spazzing, sir. I got a bad knee.
Okay, well, we'll get you a little more comfortable then.
Okay?
Okay. Is there anything on you?
No, sir.
You're freaking out, dude.
I got a bad ankle. My ankle, I just twisted it real bad.
Okay, what would happen? Is it be better if you put your feet together?
No, sir, my ankle is twisted my ankle real bad.
Okay.
So.
Does that have anything to do with why you're freaking out?
No, sir.
It doesn't?
I don't even know what that is. Sir.
I don't either. Bunch of baggies with white crystal powder, right? So where are you headed now, home?
I'm home.
Do you have an ID on you, bro?
Yes, sir. My back pocket.
Awesome. Like 6 knives on you. So what happened to your foot?
I twisted my ankle coming down the stairs over by my house.
Okay. Why do you have like 18 knives?
I work construction, sir. We bought a home.
No needles, though, or anything
No,
like that
sir.
that I haven't found already?
No, sir.
Okay, cool. Here, stand there. So, Steven, what else have you been arrested for?
I've been arrested for grand larceny.
Right.
I was arrested for methamphetamines like 5 years ago.
Okay, not recently, though.
No, sir.
Okay. You said you've been arrested for meth, right?
I've been arrested for meth like 5, 6 years ago, sir.
Just for the sake of argument, that looks like meth, correct?
I ripped my my jeans out. I got off work. I went over to my friend's house. She threw me a pair of jeans, and I put them on, and I can't.
So you went to your friend's house, she threw you a pair of jeans,
Yes.
and you just threw them on?
I just threw them on, sir. I don't wear tight pants like this.
Oh, okay. So, do you have any idea what this might be then?
No, sir, I do not.
We can agree, for the most part, it looks like meth. I mean, I pulled up your history. You've been arrested for having meth, so forgive me for not completely buying the pants thing. Okay, is there anything in the bag?
Nothing else in the bag.
You used to be an addict, right?
Yes, sir, a long time ago.
Okay.
I've been clean. You can test me. I'll come up clean. I have no reason to lie to you.
Okay. Come on, man. This is in the first pocket I look in your backpack.
I did not. Everything else in that backpack is mine except for that. Everything else.
Everything in this backpack is yours except that?
Yes,
okay.
Because everything I do is being in law. I have not been in trouble
So
in
for the
5
sake
and a half
of-
years.
Okay. So, say that you're not calling you a liar, saying you're telling me the complete truth.
Yes, sir.
When is the last time you used?
The last time I used was 4.5 years ago, sir.
4.5 years
5
ago. Okay. And there's this.
Weed, sir?
That's not weed. Weed is not white and powdery.
I've got aspirin in there, sir.
That's
I have
aspirin?
Sir, yes.
Steve,
Sir,
you got an answer for everything,
No, I
Steve.
do not, sir.
There's more white powder in this.
Sir,
You said this is aspirin in little bags?
Sir, you can drug test me. I'm coming out clean.
Well, I'm not going to drug test you. You have dope in your pants.
No, sir, these are not my pants.
You have a pipe in your backpack, so then you tell me everything but the pipe is in your backpack, so then you have more bags with powder.
Sir,
It's exhausting going back and forth, isn't it?
My eyes look like I'm high, sir.
A little bit, yes.
No, I'm not, sir. I don't have an addiction. I'm telling you the honest God truth. I'm not going to jeopardize my 2 kids' livelihood.
And that's not what I'm asking. I'm just saying, at some point, maybe we just
I don't have an
accept
addiction.
help.
I don't
accept
have an
help, right?
Huh?
I'm just asking you to accept help, because at some
Okay,
at some point.
sir, I don't need help because I've been dry and clean for 4.5, 5 years.
Okay. Come on over here, Steve.
I'm not lying to you, sir. I got my wife and kids sitting at home. I got to work tomorrow to get my paycheck.
I think you have an addiction. I think you need
No, I
help.
do not have an addiction, sir.
How'd you twist your ankle?
I told you, sir. You don't listen to me when I told you I fell down the damn stairs.
You and everyone are falling down the stairs today.
Huh?
Are you gonna be able to slide in? All right, Steve. So here's the deal, dude. You're in custody for possession of controlled substance meth, okay?
Sir, like I said, I'm not a person who can wear tight jeans like this.
I understand, but you said all this stuff's on it. I mean, your multi-tool, your knives, everything is in your pockets. You know about it.
Yes, sir. But what I'm saying is, if I rip my ass in and my jeans out, how am I gonna ride down the street with my ass hanging out?
That's the tale as old as time, right? They've been saying that as long as pants been a thing. So then I open the backpack, the first thing I see is a meth pipe, right?
Sir, I honestly...
Or a pipe with residue?
I honestly don't know how that got in there. I don't.
Okay, not a huge deal. So then the next thing I find is a bunch of baggies with white crystal powder, right?
Sir, they were aspirin, sir. I'm not gonna take a whole bottle of...
Okay, but are they gonna test for aspirin?
Yes, sir, they should.
They're not gonna test for aspirin.
Yeah, they are, sir.
All right, Steve. I hope you get the help you need, whether you think you need it or not.
I don't need the help. I've already been clean, sir.
Okay.
I always thought being a police officer, foot pursuits, vehicle pursuits, shootouts. However, being on the job for a few years now, we usually assist people with their everyday issues, whether it be a family dispute or a missing juvenile. You know, it's not always what it looks like to be on TV. Right now, we're going to a domestic call. The husband's calling about his wife. He's advising that she's not respecting him by washing clothes right now. We're just gonna try and make contact to resolve the issue without it escalating to anything more. Hello, sir.
How you doing?
So what's going on?
Yeah, me and my wife, we're just having a lot of problems.
Okay.
So they decided after to leave over the weekend, and they just decided to come back right now.
Oh, so your wife came back?
Came back after the 3 days.
Okay.
Turned the washer, dryer, and everything on. I was already asleep, getting ready to go to work.
Is this your wife right here?
Yeah.
Can I talk to you guys separately? Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay. I can talk to you out here, man. And then I'll speak with you in a bit, man. Okay, so she took off.
She took off. Well, Friday was okay. This has been going on for a while.
Okay.
Having problems. I think she's having another relationship on the side.
Okay.
She's being real weird towards me, where we just fight like crazy.
Just not acting like herself.
Yeah. So every Friday, Thursday, she has field trips. It's at nighttime.
You think she's just making that up?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you guys come to an agreement as far as working out the relationship, or what's your guys' status right now?
That right, she's just acting wild. Like,
you guys have kids together?
no.
Okay, so it's just you two that live here?
Well, her daughter.
Okay. How could we solve this tonight? What could we do to come to a solution tonight?
Well, I don't know where she was. If just to have her turn the washer and dryer off, otherwise she's gonna go all night long.
Yeah. Okay.
And I just feel uncomfortable with all this going on.
So this is what I could do. I'm gonna talk to her. Just give me a minute. If you want, you could just cool off downstairs.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Brandy? So what's going on with you and your husband?
It's been going on for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
His jealousy is starting to spiral out of control. I work for a school district.
Yeah.
I do late night football games, field trips. He said I was out messing around.
Yeah.
The next day, I was off my morning shift because I went in late and I got off about 10:30, 10:45.
Okay.
He said again, I was out messing around with men, doing all this
Yeah.
stuff. I actually walked from Colton High here because he
wow.
wouldn't pick me up.
Okay.
So I got home. He was supposed to pay the rent. He didn't pay the rent. I gave him $800. He threw $400 back at me and said, I'm not paying the rent. I didn't feel safe being here. Everywhere I go, he follows me. He's at my work, making sure he don't see me with no guys, making sure he's following buses. So he went to my closet and destroyed all my clothes, goes through my stuff and takes it and hides it. You know, just a simple movie because I had Magic Mike. He takes it and hides it. Right?
Okay.
What female don't, you know, it's just the little things. And as soon as I walk through the door right now, I picked up my daughter. She's been staying at a friend's house.
Okay.
I've been staying at a friend's house. We've been separated. I picked her up. She's like, Mom, I don't have no more clothes. I don't either. So I
Okay.
came. We didn't know he was going to be here.
Yeah.
She has to wash her school clothes. So washed her school clothes. As soon as I walked in, shut up. I'm already laying down. I told her, go ahead and wash your clothes. Do what you have to do.
Okay, so Obviously, it's not a good situation being here. Are you wanting to leave for the night with your daughter? Are you wanting him to leave? Like, how are we going to solve this?
We just moved in, and look at my kitchen. I just got home. He has stuff all over.
Okay.
And he's doing it on purpose. You know, I just finished mopping up the dog's mess because he leaves it there on purpose.
Yeah.
He's doing petty little stuff.
I understand that. Most likely, he's thinking the same thing about the washer going off right now.
Yeah, my daughter has to wash.
No,
right?
I totally get that. But for him, that's what he's thinking. So let me just talk to him real quick and let me see what I could do. Hey, sir? Yes. Okay, so she's basically requesting that you take off for the night.
Okay.
And the only reason why I'm okay with that is because she has her daughter here. You guys are going through these issues. The last thing that we want is for someone to get so upset that they bump into someone, they hit someone, someone gets hurt. Then her daughter, if she's a juvenile, then we gotta contact CPS. So we're trying to solve this the best way that we can.
Exactly.
Are you willing to take off for the night?
No, I am not.
So you're just gonna stay here?
Oh, yeah. I am not leaving out of my house. Oh, hell no.
And you have
nowhere.
you have every right to do so. So do you guys sleep separately?
Boy, I'm sleeping in my room.
Okay.
I know where she's sleeping.
So if you go in the room tonight, I can't make her turn off the washer. I just can't. So
no, that's fine.
If you want to go into the room and chill, hang out, that's totally fine. I'm just going to basically let her know that this is the situation.
All righty.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
All right.
All right. Just have a great night.
Okay, ma'am. So both of you guys aren't going to be leaving. You guys, all I ask is that you guys be adults about it, avoid each other.
Okay, well, that's also my bed, too. Well, it's actually my bed. Like I said, this is all my stuff.
I get it, but, you tell me that you're in fear to be here, but then you're going to go and sleep in the same bed.
No, it's my bed.
Well, I understand, but he's not going to move.
I know he's not. That's just the way he is. He's just, look at him laughing.
And I'm recording every
that,
crazy movement that it goes on.
That would be my best advice, is you guys record each other, because the last thing you want is someone to get hit.
I just want to cover myself.
Okay. I wish you guys the best of luck. So hopefully, you guys could stay separated for the night, okay?
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Unit 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047 can send it on 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.